So, of course, as always, we're going to start with our breath practice because we encourage that graceful aging when our prana, which is our rides on the prana rides on the breath and is our life source. So when that begins to move freely, we obviously can age more gracefully. So we're going to work ourselves up to a 3-part breath. We're going to inhale a third of the way up to the belly, like from here to here, then a third from here to the heart center, and a third to the chest. And I'm going to pause in between. So it'll be like one inhale. So it'll be inhale, 1, 2 to the belly, pause, 1, 2 to the heart center, pause, 1, 2 to the top corners of the chest, pause. And then in a steady stream, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if that doesn't suit you, just do 1. In other words, if it's too much, then just breathe 1 to the belly, 1 to the heart center, 1 to the chest. So kind of just tweak my directions, to suit what is good for your body. Okay? Because you just want to try and breathe more slowly than you usually breathe. Because when you breathe more slowly, when you breathe more deeply, you take in a much greater quantity of oxygen. And when you take in more oxygen, you take in more life force, you take in more prana. So because your lungs begin to fully expand, the whole system becomes oxygenated. And that's when we're oxygenated. Then we feel our energy clearing and our minds become more centered. So anyone have any questions so far? Okay, so we'll begin. So we first want to find our seat. So find a comfortable seat in your chair and your feet flat down. In other words, both feet flat down, and have your ankles right underneath the knees and have the feet about hip distance apart. Hip distance is the inside of your hip bones, not out here where you are, but the inside of your hip bones. That's where you want your feet to be. And as you look down at your feet, just lift up the toes. So you want to soften the toes. You don't want to be gripping with the toes. And then press a little bit into that mound behind the big toe and the mound behind the little toe and the center of the heel. And then just wiggle a little bit so your sit bones feel nice and even. Kind of relax the shoulders. And let's just begin, if you will, if it's okay for you, just begin to close the eyes very, very softly. And as the lids begin to fall softly, if that's okay for you, just slightly lift the pelvic floor. Slightly draw your belly in and up. And then just wag the jaw from side to side. So we're just kind of unlocking the jaw. And separate your teeth. Keep your lips ever so gently closed. And let the tongue feel very floaty in the mouth. And then just observe the coolness as the breath goes in through both nostrils. And observe the warmth as the breath goes out both nostrils. Just in this beginning portion, just simply watch the flow of breath in and out. Just watching it like it's waves just rolling in and rolling out. So the whole body is in rhythm with the breath. And then just notice when your mind begins to wander. And just gently bring it back to the wave that kind of just flows in and out. And take a moment to listen for the sound that the breath makes on its journey inward and on the outward journey. Beginning to sense the kind of stillness and calm within you as you focus your attention just on the breath coming within, practicing pratyahara, sense withdrawal. And just focusing your attention to the base of the spine, and take 1, 2 to fill to the belly, 1, 2 to fill to the chest, pause, 1, 2 to feel right under the collarbones, pause, and then exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Recovery breath. And again, inhaling 1, 2 to the belly, 1, 2 to the heart center, 1, 2 to the top corners of the chest, pause, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as you let the breath out in a steady stream. Recovery breath. We'll go again. Inhale to the belly, 1, 2, to the heart center, 1, 2, to the top corners of the chest, 1, 2, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Recovery breath. We'll go a few more rounds. Inhaling to the belly, 1, 2, to the heart center, 1, 2, to top corners of the chest, 1, 2, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Recovery breath. And again, inhaling to the belly, 1, 2, to the heart center, 1, 2, to the top corners of the chest, 1, 2. Exhaling all the way out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doing a few more rounds completely on your own. Just listening to the sound of the breath. Just watching it as it flows in. Each one of the points, and feeling and watching that steady stream as it flows out, just caressing all of the organs of the body. Whenever you complete your next round, just placing the palms together at the heart center. Bowing the head to the heart. Affirmation. I choose to be youthful and ever renewed. I choose to be youthful and ever renewed. I choose to be youthful and ever renewed. And slowly, just lifting the chin, just cracking the eyes open to take in the floor right in front of you. And then slowly making little fists with the hands, just very, very gentle. And using that same count of 6, drawing the arms up and overhead. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3, begin to open the fists, 4, 5, 6, open the palms at the very tippy top. Flex the wrists all the way back. And then exhale, bringing the arms down to the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you make gentle fists again. Starting again. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause at that very top. Flex the wrists back. And exhale as if you're painting the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sit for a moment. Let the breath recover. We'll do 2 more rounds. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause, flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gentle fists. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just finding your seat again, a little wiggle if that feels good for you. We'll do some neck circles. So just placing the hands flat down, inhale here, and exhale, just dropping the chin to the chest. Drawing the ear over to the right, and then lifting the chin, not so much that you strain yourself, but lifting the chin. And exhale, drawing the ear to the left. And coming down to center again. Inhale here. As you exhale, draw the ear to the right. Lift the chin all the way up. Then bring the ear towards the left. And slowly let the chin settle in the center. Again, inhaling here. Exhale, drawing the ear to the right. Lift the chin all the way up. And bring it over to the left. Back to center. Relax the shoulders. Notice if you've hiked the shoulders up in order to accomplish this, just let them relax down. And let's just go in the other direction. So dropping the chin, be gentle on the neck, bring the ear to the left, slowly lift the chin, bring the ear to the right, drop the chin, bring the ear to the left, lift the chin, bring the ear to the right, and chin to chest. Last one. Ear to the left. Lift the chin. Draw the ear to the right. And come back to center. Shoulders relax again. The biceps, the triceps relax. Keep the elbows directly underneath the shoulders. Inhaling here. And exhale, just turn the neck over to the right. So we keep all of that tension that keeps us from aging gracefully in our neck and shoulders. Relaxing the shoulders down. Coming back to center. And turning the head into the other direction. Just noticing if you have any tension in the back of the neck, or the back of the shoulders, and just try and relax that area down with your breath. And then slowly coming back to center. Inhale here. And as you exhale, once again, just dropping the ear to the right. Want to be aggressive, just kind of letting the heaviness of the head allow it to fall towards the shoulder. And this time, if it's okay for your neck, just raising the chin up. Nice stretch on the left side, going down towards the back, neck down towards the shoulder blade. Drop the chin, coming back to center. Inhaling here. And as you feel the exhale come, just let that exhale allow the head to fall to the left. Again, just from the heaviness of the head, no extra action or weight is necessary. Lifting the chin on the diagonal, you'll feel a different kind of a stretch. Usually one side is more tense or blocked than the other. And then slowly just releasing the chin and coming back to center. And just shrug the shoulders all the way up, this time up by the ears, that awful feeling where you crunch, 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 and relax. We'll do that one more time, all the way up, 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 crunching, crunching, crunching. You can even crunch your face so you can release it and relax. And then bringing the arms out, palms facing up, and then just bringing all the way up halfway, but then bending the elbows and placing your fingertips right onto the shoulders. Draw the elbows down. Inhale, bringing the elbows up as high as you can, and that may be nowhere near as high as I do. And as you exhale, bring them all the way around. And again, just opening up the shoulder blades, releasing synovial fluid. Inhale, coming all the way up. And exhale. Again, trying not to draw the shoulders up to the ears. Last one in this direction. Inhale, bringing the shoulders, the elbows all the way up. And drawing them all the way around and down. Of course, going in the other direction might be a little bit wonky, but whatever you do is movement and good for the synovial fluid release. Inhale, coming all the way up, to the extent that feels okay, and bringing the elbows down. We'll do two more like that. The slower you do it with more control, using the breath, the more beneficial it is. We're kind of just oiling up our most precious machine. All the way up. And all the way down. Bringing the arms out to the side again, and the arms can be straight, and inhaling them all the way up, and we're going to press the palms together when we get to the very tippy top. If you have that range of motion, pressing them together, and then turn the palms out as if you're going through water, using resistance, coming all the way down. So we're using resistance, again, nice and slow. Again, turn the palms out. Inhaling, coming all the way up, and you can gaze up if that feels good. And exhale, turn the palms out, press the air away, and coming all the way down. And doing this on the breath. So as the arms come up, you use your full inhale to come all the way up. Full inhale here. We always take that pause, so you may be going faster or slower than I go. That's fine. And exhale, coming all the way down. We're going to change it up a little bit, bring the palms up. Inhale, bringing the arms all the way up. And this time, as you exhale, you're going to take a little twist to the right, the left hand on the outside of the right thigh. You're going to inhale, coming all the way up again. And exhale, we're going to be twisting to the other side, same way on the breath. Inhaling the arms all the way up. And exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale all the way up. Take that pause at the top. And exhale to the other side. This time, when you get over to the right, we're going to hold. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale and holding here. Again, the collarbones are wide, the shoulders are wide, the sit bones are planted firmly. That left sit bone, don't let it move, don't let it come up. We're just twisting around the axis of the spine. Both feet stay firmly planted, both in line, right underneath the inner hips. And then keeping hold of that right side with the left hand, just raising the right arm all the way up, keeping it as straight as you comfortably can. Drop that left shoulder down and take a nice lean, a nice stretch. You'll just notice how you're just stretching the entire right side of the body between the ribs. Just breathe. Breathe in as fully as you can. Breathe out as fully as you can. Make that prana, that life force, really count. And slowly coming all the way down. Just placing the palms down for a moment, and we'll be doing that same twist on the other side, of course. So bringing our arms out again. Inhaling, coming all the way up. Taking that pause at the top. And as you exhale, we're twisting to the left this time. So just noticing if you can keep that right sit bone planted. You want the twist, the squeeze to come right above the navel, just assisting the digestive organs, one of the systems of the body that we want to keep young and working faithfully for us. And then lifting that left arm all the way up. The arm is straight, the bicep by the ear, fingers together if you can. And drop that right shoulder and stretching out the other side. So we've stretched out the two main energy channels, Ida and Pingala, that run along, kind of intersect along the spine. Nicely relaxed face. And then slowly coming up, placing the hands down for a moment. Inhaling the arms all the way out this time, and you can even open up the chest, feel the heart center opening, and place the right arm over the left as you crossing the right over the left, and giving yourself a hug here. And so you may be here or here, depending upon your range of motion. Never force, never come into that place where you're feeling those twinges of pain. You want to just make this a yummy practice for yourself. Breathing here. You can either stay here, or you can bring the backs of the palms together if that works for you. It may or may not. Keep the shoulders relaxed. And again, you could go just a little bit further if this is easeful for you, and just raising the elbows. And you just notice how we are stretching out the back body, the back gate of the heart. The heart has two gates, the front gate and the back gate. Front gate we give, and the back gate we receive. So just receiving a little bit of love for ourselves. Slowly releasing, coming into cactus arms, just taking a pause and placing the hands. And just take a breath easily and deeply, just noticing how the energy of the body has begun to change. The consciousness also begins to change. We'll do that on the other side. So inhaling the arms all the way out. And now this time the left goes over the right as we come into that hug on the other side. And just giving yourself a hug. You can even close your eyes and really give yourself a hug. Really say an affirmation to yourself just for being here. And then very slowly, you can stay exactly where you are, or you can come into that same pose where we put the backs of the palms together. And even if it feels good for you, you can begin to raise the elbows. So just doing again what feels good for you, what really feels like a stretch that opens the energy channels, that lets the prana, the life force flow. And then slowly releasing the elbows and just bringing the hands down and relaxing for a moment.